most men want to see a single woman or a single woman under some type of discipline. Um, yeah, you got to be up under some type of discipline, whether it's something like you work out on the regular. Um, you don't have to have the best shape. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to have the best shape in the world, but you're under some type of discipline. Like what I'm saying, I go to the gym regularly. You know what I'm saying? I'm actively trying to better myself in some type of area, right? Um, Again, you don't have to have the best shape, but I need to, or men need to see that you're actually trying. Um, you got to be under some type of discipline, like what I'm saying, keeping yourself up. That's big, man. The weave is a no go for me, but I mean, I'm open to nails as long as it's not like overboard and too long. But as long as you're keeping yourself up, you trying to look like somebody. I'm cool with that, man. Like every time you step out the house, you look presentable. You don't have a bonnet on. Your hair is not out here looking a mess. You know, I look at it like this. A lot of women, y'all have a lot of freaking clothes, right? Y'all have a lot of freaking clothes. So most women, there is no reason why your ass should not be going out that house looking fly. For real. You got 1,600 outfits in that damn closet in them drawers. You should always be looking like some damn body. There is no reason why you shouldn't be going out the house looking like ancient mama. All right. So again, you got to have some type of discipline. I spoke about working out. I spoke about, what I'm saying, keeping yourself up as far as, looks go. Another thing is a clean house, man. You know what I'm saying? A clean house, and I feel like that's mandatory. Or a clean room. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have your own place, you know what I'm saying, the room need to be clean. A man wants to see that you're under some type of discipline. All right. And you keeping those things in line because being married is not easy. It's something that you're gonna have to work at each and every day. So if I'm gonna get with a single woman, again, I need to see that she's under some type of discipline. So, yeah, that right there, that would be a big turn off for me, man. I can't just go over to your house, what I'm saying, a few times and it's not clean. I don't know, I don't feel like that's wifey material, man. You need to make sure that you're doing one of these doggone things. Like you need to be constantly working out or have like a regular routine that you're doing under some type of discipline, some type. So you're working out, you're dedicated to that. Or you need to be dedicated to fixing yourself up. Every time you go out the house, you're looking presentable. All right. You ain't got no bonnet or nothing crazy on your doggone head, and you're not walking on the back of your house shoes. A clean house. I honestly feel like a clean house is mandatory. Anytime a man come over there, I want to see, okay, all right, shoot, she keep herself up, she keep a place up. I will have no problem with getting in line with this type of chick because she already has everything in order. She already got her stuff together. Like it's gonna be easy to get with a chick like that. And again, I'm just speaking personally. You know what I'm saying? I need a chick that's under some type of discipline that can hold herself to a certain standard, at least in front of me. All right. Because I mean, let's be honest, man. When it comes to marriage is something that's long term. So you have to be under some type of discipline before we even get into even thinking about marriage. I need to see that you're actively working towards something. Like you done discipline yourself enough to do something at least for a year or 6 months or however long I'm courting a woman. Yeah. My bad. Was that good enough? Yeah, y'all. Man, let me.
Pretty good, man.
I was trying to slide out.
Did a good job, man. I'm proud of you, man.
All right, so should I put this on what's the name? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on so y'all can see this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, there we go, right here. What do y'all think about this? First time you
So,
you supposed to show the F out. That's your interview. And they did a little laughing
um,
little cross fingers.
Yeah.
I ain't never did an interview, so I don't give a damn. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't got to like it.
Yeah, that's absolutely true, man.
I know,
That is
mom.
absolutely
Every
true.
interview I've been a part of. I'm talking about like in the workforce and everything. Dog. My interviews are horrible. I don't do good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I let her know what you're getting yourself into. Yep, you do. On the man part, you got to. You know what I'm saying? The women always get they always get a hall pass in that area, but
Oh, wait a
the
minute. Wait a minute.
man, I mean, unless you know she's not washing her behind or nothing. But
No. I'm
if
talking
she,
about
if
like
she, I'm
tapping
saying,
out. I'm talking about like tapping out. That right there.
oh,
hell
oh
no.
man, yeah, that's
Did
yeah, I
I
ain't
come
calling
over
back.
here? I ain't even get to finish. Oh, you done. Oh, you done, player. For real. You done.
Oh
Done.
yeah.
What? Well, listen, I don't want to hear no excuses, dog. Your mama ain't raised no B. You better let me stop.
Oh, shoot.
You better tighten up, dog, for real. Your mama ain't
Don't
raised
tap out
no
now.
punk, man. You better tighten up for real, for real.
I ain't gonna let that.
What do y'all girls think, man? Do y'all think the first go
I already
is
know the answer. I already know the answer. Both of them.
You don't show
Yep.
out on the first time.
I knew it.
You don't show out on the first time. The first time is almost awkward in a way. It's almost awkward in a way.
Mm.
Or you're anticipating it, or sometimes you anticipate better than you know than what happens or whatnot, what have you. But the first time is always just awkward. It's short. It never lasts long. And then, you know, that second time, okay. That second time, you know, then you know, put your little skills on and whatnot.
okay. All right, Desiree, what do you think? That first time interview, you over there just talking up a
I already
storm.
know the answer. I already know what Desiree gonna say. I already know.
No, you don't.
I already know.
Her Facebook isn't working, so I was trying to respond to the message.
Yeah, who ain't working?
But you'll see once I send that message. But on that first time, I'm a little shy. That first time, I'm a little shy, and I know y'all probably gonna be like, "No, you ain't," but I am. And the first time I gotta see,
Really? Really?
yeah, I'm a little bit shy on that first time. So on that first time, I'm trying to see what you're about. Plus, I gotta feel where you're coming from. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta see where.
Oh, you gotta feel where you coming from. Oh, well.
I mean, my friend say, he say, men only last 2 minutes that first time. She said, why men come so quick that first
Not even
time?
that. Not even that shit. It's 30 seconds. And I'm
Well,
out.
it depends. No.
It's awkward.
No.
Awkward.
It's
But that
No,
first
it ain't all the time now.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So that's right.
Like, calm down.
The man will lead. So that's why I say I'm trying to feel where I ain't gonna say the first 3, but the first 1, maybe 2. See, this by the second time I kind of know where you flowing, and I know what you like, and I know where you grabbing, I know what you doing. You know, like I'm trying to embrace it just a little bit so I can see what we gonna move to, and if I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, and then if you just all off beat and just doing whatever, I can tell you inexperienced.
The nigga gotta. My bad. The dude gotta have rhythm too. God, dog.
I ain't saying like rhythm, but you got to have a kind of flow of it. You got to know what you're doing. Have you ever, Rojo? You done already messed with somebody you can tell they very inexperienced.
They or not inexperienced, but ain't no girl told them that they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing, and they think they know what they doing.
What if he a virgin though? What if he a virgin? What if he's not that experienced? Y'all mad?
I got a question. Would y'all mess with a virgin?
We finishing this question.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gonna answer that man's question. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are something else.
Man, okay, man. I gotta call Cap, man. I gotta call Cap, Kiki.
I feel you, brother. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
I gotta call Cap on both of them,
Big
man.
Cap.
I already
Cap?
know.
Who
They
capping?
for
big
what?
time.
What for what?
They
You
capping.
talking about for this
They
question?
capping big time.
Right. What you
Mhm.
talking
Who
about?
goes
Cap
all
for?
out on the first time?
You see
but
how high pitched their voice got, man? You know, goddamn, and she look. Georgia don't flip her head 10 times with that.
let
She's
me,
like,
I'm a
what? Oh my
lady.
gosh, not me.
I'm a
Oh my gosh,
lady.
no. That's right. Did the same thing. You know,
The
damn
first
way they
time
capping.
you are always a lady. And usually it's the man that's pushing for sex anyway. So you let him
Hold on, wait a minute
Oh
now.
hell no! It ain't always us pushing for it. Y'all be pushing for it too.
Now. Hold on.
Y'all reach over there, try to grab the remote or something like that.
Women are bigger freaks. And they try to put their
Like,
hands
oh, let
on
me
you.
grab the remote.
Trying to
You
put their
can't
hands
be.
on you and stuff while you on the couch.
if we're
I
talking
know I
about
will. I sure will. Period.
Hmm.
Throw my hands on him.
I ain't got time for this shit. You know, you ain't got to put your bifocals on for this. Put your damn bifocals down. I'm trying to see what's going on. Showing out, boy. That is.
Now I got to mute this line over here because sister be saying whatever.
I want to hear what she had to say. I want to hear her response.
Oh Lord.
Tell her to speak up.
Was that her?
Take it off of mute. I want to hear this.
Was that her?
I want to hear this. Ah, damn. Make it even more interesting.
Come to the light, Caroline.
She probably capping too.
There's no cap. We're shy on the first time. Answer. Point blank, period.
She said something about
Man.
Great.
No, yeah, dang well. If the man don't show up, and he don't hit the spot, and he don't, you know what I'm saying, have some kind of rhythm, he going right in the group chat and be like, girl, let me tell you, the man only lasted 2 minutes, and he can't even find that G-spot. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, man got to show out. He got to know what he doing. If he ain't doing nothing, if he ain't make it come at least one time, he going in the group chat. Matter of fact, he going in the group chat, period. You know what I'm saying? Because the girls, they got to respond. They got to tell the girl, oh, girl, yes, the day was wonderful. Oh, girl, child, let me tell you, that was a waste of my time. Wasting 90 seconds of that shit, man. Man, I'm trying to tell you, they might not go into details about the sex, but they be like, girl, it was nice and everything, but I don't think he for me.
I used to be at the doggone door when mom used to tell us to go to sleep. I'm sitting there listening. Girl, that nigga had a lit dick and got the
yes.
Get on top.
Some of them do. Some of them do. Yes.
Hell
yeah.
Like, I'm trying to.
Yes.
We up there.
Tell it. Yes. Yes.
Like,
that's why I'm calling cap on these ladies, man. They know goddamn well they capping. They got their homegirls. They been telling all the juice too. They got, man, talking about he don't have to show up the first time. The first time, I be nervous. Man, don't be giving that politically correct response. No, goddamn well, if he ain't putting down the first time, you ain't calling him back. No matter how much money he makes.
Politically correct, it's a fact. Men typically suck the first time.
They do.
Yes,
that's experience.
Right.
We just anticipate it. We give you a pass.
We just said that.
You gotta be willing.
We just said that.
It depends on the guy. You gotta be willing to give him another chance.
We just said that.
If a guy is not whacked on the first time, there is no way we can be in a relationship because that's a drug.
They be just nervous like
that. That's a complete drug. If you're not whacked on the first time, then I'm gonna be.
He can't. So he can't impress. So what? You telling me he can't impress? So what if he does impress y'all? Like, and he's not on the drug. He just know what he's doing. He watching up Pornhub, and he narrowed down all the finger instruments and everything. He narrowed everything down to the key. Like he knows exactly what he's doing.
If he's good on the first time, that means it just.
I was trying to be discreet. Huh?
If he good on the first time, that means it's like wine and just get better with time.
Thank you. JoJo talking about she about to get rid of him. I can't be in a serious relationship with a man who gives me good deed. Like, what the hell?
No, but I mean, she has a point. But the difference is, shut up. The difference is you got to know what kind of man you're dealing with. Because some men who didn't practice that stuff and they gonna be perfect every time. It's a reason why. You might not be the only one.
Or maybe he just work out. Or
Right.
maybe he just work out, you know.
Oh damn. Fellas, where y'all at, man? We need some help.
That's a red flag right there, man. Listen, she tell me.
Man, damn if you do, damn if you don't, man. You give good D, it's a red flag. You don't give good D, you're going to the group chat. Man, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
You can't win. You
Can't win with these women out here, man.
But at least if it's bad, we give you a pass. You get a second chance sometimes.
Maybe. Depending on.
So what would that depend on? What would that sometimes depend on?
I want to know, would it depend on his bank account or the size of his penis?
Yeah.
It would depend on the guy and if he's worth still talking to.
So what that mean? We want to know like what?
Like
Yeah,
if he was a guy,
get to
if he
detail,
was a
man.
guy you were really, really interested in, you know, really can see a future with him, and maybe he just didn't,
Big time.
you know, maybe he had that little minute and a half, 2 minute, whatever. You know, if he's still gonna be a gentleman afterwards, and not be disrespectful, you know, potentially you can get another shot.
You the reason why. You the reason why I did that.
Okay. Now,
All right.
of course, you know, if it's small, you know.
What that mean? Hold on. What that mean, Georgia? What that mean? What that mean?
If it's bad and it's small on the first time.
Now the truth finally comes out. That's what I've been waiting.
There we go. I've been waiting on this because all these lies and moving in the chair like you in the interrogation room. I knew goddamn well you holding back the truth.
No, you can be small. There's nothing wrong with being small. If you don't know how to work it, that's double bad.
So if he's small and he only lasts 2 minutes, and that's bad.
I mean, that's whack because he was 2 minutes and he didn't last long.
No.
No, we not. No offense,
Okay.
but we asking JoJo on this. JoJo, come on.
Yeah, we come to you next.
Desiree answered the last question.
2 minutes. So 2 minutes and small. That
Oh,
means he get no call back. Yeah, dog. Y'all hit us, fellas. Y'all, you can't.
But 2 minutes and big, I guess he get a pass.
It depends on if he's a good guy or not.
Oh, so that's
Oh hell no! How's she gonna go back to good guy, man? We talking about.
Wait. So dick size do matter.
How the hell she gonna go? Oh, because he's a good guy.
I'm
Oh
always
hell
said
no!
size doesn't matter.
No. Technically, it does. If you're willing to give that guy with a big penis a chance after only last 2 minutes, but you're not willing. If he's small and he got lips, that means size does matter.
I said if he doesn't know how to work.
Hello.
But
If he
again,
doesn't- I said if it's small and he's bad at working.
Right. But you said to a guy that got a big thing, and he don't work it or whatever, I may give him another chance. That's what you said. We can go back and replay that thing.
Basically.
Yeah. So the
Basically,
guy,
yeah.
The guy with the big thing. Come on.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. What?
Come on.
We got it.
Come on.
No.
It's okay. It's all right.
No,
She
y'all
ain't
are
gonna admit.
trying to put something in context that's not there.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, she afraid to tell the truth, man.
I'm gonna put this.
No, I have given guys that had small penises another try. I've been in
They lasted 2 minutes.
I've been in a long-term relationship with a guy that had a small penis.
They didn't know how to work it.
No.
They didn't know how to work it.
What she just said. We going about. I'm gonna clip that up.
He
at
learned
2 minutes,
how to pleasure.
2 hours. 2 hours and 18 minutes. I'm putting this on the doggone. I've been waiting on this day. Ooh.
She did it. I've been waiting on it.
I've been waiting on this. Let me tell you something.
We gotta get the.
Since the start of the podcast, I've been waiting on this very moment. God almighty. Hey, it's gonna be a good rest of the year right here, player. The part that we finally got it, brother. We finally
Yes, finally got the truth out of her. It took long. It took a long ass time too.
Y'all put it into whatever context y'all want to put it.
Man, we finally got the truth, man. It slipped on out of there. You got tired of holding back, okay? You finally being real with it, man. With it, you know what I'm saying? You over here trying to give
it was based just on
night.
Hey, no, we gonna clip it. We gonna let you hear what you said. We gonna let you hear.
Yeah,
Don't try to get me. Don't try to bribe me with food, man. Don't do that, dog. That ain't cool.
Huh?
Just done drop the whole.
Is that a Rice Krispie treat?
What you talking about? Go ahead and chime in, Desiree. Go ahead and chime in.
Yeah, I want to hear what Desiree got to say. She over there having conversation. Oh,
hold on, wait a minute. There we go. Go ahead, Desiree. It's on you. Look at her chewing, y'all.
Lord, yeah, I want to hear what Desiree got to say. I've been waiting on this. Well, I want to hear what Desiree and her friend got to say.
Dog, mouth just full as can be.
They should keep going on mute. They having a good conversation over there. Eating pizza sticks and shit.
What is the question?
Go ahead.
What's the question?
Oh, yeah. So we were asking about, because you was trying to chime in about a guy having a little Peter Whacker and not lasting long, versus a guy with a big thing and a big Peter Whacker, but you know him basically being the same scenario. He not lasting long either. I'm guessing that's what you was chiming in. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna let my friend answer first, and then I'm going in.
What?
Well, alrighty then.
Life matter.
Come on in. Show your face.
Okay, so I dealt with both, and I was in a relationship. I'm not gonna say that.
No, you can't. He ain't gonna see this podcast. We never.
Guy with a nice size penis who didn't know what he was doing, and I feel like I'm just gonna shut up. Be quiet.
No, you don't already.
Just be quiet. Just tell the story.
It can't get no worse than that. It can't get no.
Yeah, it is worse because if you don't know how to do, if your mouth ain't good and you just, it's a nice, you got a nice size penis, you just don't know what to do with it. It's such a turn on. So I feel like average is okay too, because if you got an average size who know what they're doing versus a larger size who just sucks. I mean, sometimes it's teachable, but when you just know they just don't know. No. So that's why I said a lot of women, I was just telling Desiree, a lot of women end up in relationships that they shouldn't be in based on a man's penis and how good it is. When really they should be friends and just fucking. That's what I said.
I respect it.
They're confusing sex with relationships. That's why you have to have emotional intelligence and know the difference between sex and if you're in a relationship with yourself or if y'all in a real relationship. That's what I said.
The baby situation.
Right.
We were together.
Right.
I know we were.
It really should have just been what it was, but y'all end up with, a whole relationship, kids, and all.
We knew what it was before we became part of it.
You knew what it was when we started. So
That's right. You probably should have went first. I don't know how you're gonna be able to follow that up now.
I don't have to. I'm just kidding. With me, size matter. Size chart. I can accept average and above average. Not accepting below.
not below.
Never. On no occasion. I don't want it. Not taking it. No cap.
What's wrong with a guy with a little Peter Whacker? He might have, like the girl said, he might have a good mouth game. He might be able to make something happen.
I'm not okay.
We need balance.
I need balance. I can deal with it. Let me shut up. Okay. But
No, go ahead, say it.
it's a no for me. It's just a no. I mean, that's just me, my personal opinion, and my satisfaction. I'm not accepting below average.
True.
I have a size chart, and even if we did on the first time, and I can definitely tell from size. I can tell from what I'm feeling and what I'm not feeling. And if I'm not feeling, I'm not feeling.
Oh, that's okay. So what you feeling? That's your size chart. If you can feel it and everything, if you can't feel it, then it's too small.
I can honestly look at it and tell. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to waste our time. I'm going to ask you to send me, or I'm going to see, or I'm going to feel, or I'm going to
No,
know.
put your messages too. Now this doesn't have to be H.
What you talking? What you
or
talking
J.
about on that?
JJ.
She said, could y'all wait till marriage?
Who?
To have sex with
Who?
the person.
to have sex with the person that you're.
If,
I got to have a test drive.
Let me answer this. If the girl is a virgin, yes. If she's a virgin, I would be willing to wait until marriage. But if she didn't already gave that ass away to somebody else, and they didn't, and they were not required to put a ring on that finger, then hell no, don't be expecting more out of me when you ain't expecting more out the last three dudes. Hey, I'm just number 47, man. I'm just number 47.
Ooh, 47. God damn.
Get that far.
You messing with a porn star, boy. You messing with a porn star over there, 47.
Before giving up herself, how long will they wait on her?
A virgin?
No.
Okay, she said.
Interest.
She said, if
you
can you speak up louder so they can hear you?
If you have a
Tyler, come on.
She's not coming over here, but she'll talk. Speak louder.
That's not what we was trying to hear.
No, we don't want to hear no water.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You have a potential interest or someone that you're talking to, or you want to be in a relationship with them. How long will you wait? Like if she has this little waiting, like I want to wait 3 months, or you know how women are.
Second date
before you're
second
like,
date. That mean ain't gonna be constantly spending my money on you. If we going on dates, that second date you need to be ready to get that ass up. So in 3 months,
really second date.
Listen. In 3 months, in those 3 months, that means we're gonna space this thing out. We can talk, we can sit there, talk, have a conversation, and then in about a month and a half, we can go on a date. And then month 3, we can go on that second day. You be ready to get that ass up, and I'm cool with that.
Okay. I understand.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right, wait.
Oh, Devontae.
How long you waiting, brother? How long you waiting?
What's the question?
How long are you willing to
If
wait?
you have a potential interest or someone that you're dating, or have a potential, you see a relationship with this person. How long are you gonna hold out before you're like, all right, it's time for us to
Have sex.
For sex, right before I started firing my penis, jacking off.
What in the world?
How long is that gonna take?
I don't know, man. I guess until it turns colors. But no, what else was I about to say? No, if I really have a strong connection with this woman and I have strong feelings for her, then I'll wait for her.
How long? They want to know how long, brother. How long are you willing to wait?
Because it's a double standard here.
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Because
I don't know, man. Wherever my mind, my body tell me,
Okay.
like, bro, you can't hold on this moment. We tired of Pornhub, okay? We don't got too many viruses on this phone and whatever device we use. Look, yo, man, the internet is moving a lot slower, man. Since you met this girl, it's time to go and watch her world.
Oh Lord. She said something about it being a double standard or something. Go ahead and chime in what you were saying.
You say?
I was just saying that it's a double standard sometimes when men say, "Oh, she give it up easy," but you don't want her to wait either. So which one? You know what I'm saying? Which one is it?
So okay, I can answer that one. So when we say she gives it up easy, is mainly if she give it up before we even have a serious conversation, before we even talk. Like if she off the back, like, I want to give you head, or I just want to fuck. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Or I just say, hey, how you doing? And she already grabbed my dick. We ain't even had no kind of connection. We ain't even said, hey, I don't even know your name. Yeah, she give it up easy. Like, all I said was, hey, and she like my cologne. She just grabbed my dick and we just went in the bathroom. Just fuck. You know what I'm saying? She giving it up easy. But if we going on a date, we've had a conversation, we've actually, you know what I'm saying? We actually know each other's name. We actually, you know what I'm saying? Had a nice conversation. Huh? You know what I'm saying? I at least know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Where you from, whatever. We had a nice conversation. All right, cool. You know, if we having to get it in that later on that day, cool. But we talk. I know who you are.
She got
It
that
ain't just no off the brat. You know what I'm saying? You throwing your panties at me, saying, "Come get this, baby." You know,
Okay.
come get it. Yeah, that's the difference. It's a difference. If it ain't no, you know, if you just giving it off the back without, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even say hi to you. I ain't even look your way. You like, ooh, swinging my way, big daddy. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even, you know, yeah.
If sex wasn't involved. All right, I'm gonna share the screen real quick. You guys, let me know if you guys can see this. I'm gonna read it out anyway.
Cool.
All right, so the question is, it says, "Good morning." They got a question. Do you think your relationships would last if there wasn't sex involved?
No. Nope.
No.
Not long.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see hell to the no.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not at this day and age.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not at this day and age.
I'll be.
You mean like prior to marriage?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I thought you said not at all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at all. Yeah. Do you think relationships would last if sex wasn't, you know?
Not even if you were married. Like no sex at all, period.
Shut up, Devontae.
That was a question.
That was not the
I mean, you walking around with soap jaws and you walking around with blue balls.
Oh, you mean
How long-
never ever?
Never ever. I said he walking around with blue balls, you walking around with soap jaws. Like you ain't had none. What a cobweb down there.
Well, once you go a while without it, it's not as intense. And you don't have those type of urges. And so you look for other stimulants, you look for other
I think she's speaking for a
other
woman.
ways.
Mhm.
Other ways to interact, other ways to enjoy each other.
We talking about no sex, meaning no bathtub, no toys, no roses, none of that. Like
That's
no
gonna
sex
see me in the
involved.
Twilight Zone, dog. I can't do it, dog. I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Hell no. Hell to the no, it ain't happening. Hey, you better rock this motherfucking mic. Stop bullshitting with me, dog. For real.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull that dick out. You ready?
Yeah.
Suck a nigga dick or something.
Yeah.
God, dog, that's right good.
Men
Crazy.
are very sexy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You have to please your man. You can't. No. What you holding out for? No.
Let's go.
Okay, I hear you over there, sister.
That wasn't the
spit-
question about holding out. The question was, can a relationship be sustained without sex? And it can.
No,
I
not at all.
With who?
Oh,
Yeah, what type of man is that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
what
asking
these guys? What
Someone
these
who's looking for someone more that's more than just a sex tool, looking for
without
But,
sex?
but how long though?
Without sex?
for
Oh.
until marriage or whatever. Now, I'm not talking
Okay.
about during marriage. You're not
Without.
having sex, no. But in a relationship can be sustained without sex.
I want to know where these people at, man. For real, I feel like they're aliens. Like I ain't never seen them before. Devontae, you on mute, bro? These some.
I was saying they those people was in a nursing home.
No, I mean,
They
it
not-
could.
they
What
not-
about think about when you're in high school? Well, I don't know how. You know, when I was in high school, I still had pigtails. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's different.
you know what I'm saying? When you're in high school, you have a relationship, and you're not necessarily thinking
You're
about.
talking about adults, though. I'm thinking about adults. You know.
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
but I'm just like bringing it into context. You know, there's other things that sustain that relationship if sex is not on the
It's
table.
because you had limited access to the coochie.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Once you get
You
out on
couldn't
your
fuck
own,
at school.
you got your own place.
Yeah.
You done got home from work. You want some ass. You want some thing.
Hello.
Shit. I've been out there working all day.
Or sometimes you just want to be around that person that just makes you feel amazing, and
We gonna
you
be
don't
around
even have
each
to
other.
have sex. Sometimes you can
Yeah,
just be
yeah,
around
but my dick gonna
somebody
get
and
hard
that be
in the
enough.
middle there.
You think majority of the guys think that way?
Get
Or
hard.
do you think?
No, the majority of people don't think that way. Almost everyone is sex driven.
Right.
Almost everyone is sex driven now,
'Cause,
but it's not a
yeah, because we got
requirement.
hormones.
But
It's not a
especially
requirement.
again, I understand
Huh?
like if you a virgin, I understand that. But if you already done bust that thing open wide for a real, come on, man, what are we doing? Why are we playing with
Yeah,
each
I
other?
mean,
God, dog.
Yeah,
What am I
so
waiting on? I mean,
yeah.
we know that men love sex. Come on, bro. God, dog.
pray at all times. I like that. I like that answer. But you got to
Oh,
release some stress, and not by stretching, jogging,
word.
going to the gym. You
And
are
you talking to
absolutely
somebody that do
right.
it on the regular. I do that on the regular, and I'm telling you, there is no substitute at all. If I'm being 100%
Oh,
realistic with you, that there is no substitute for that, man. For
That's a
real.
different type of stress. So yeah, that's a
and
different
cold showers don't work no more.
You can definitely stimulate him in other ways, but at the end of the day, you need to please your man. Period.
Right.
I mean, it can last, but it's just not going to last that long.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not going to say that people have online relationships, but to me, sometimes that'd be weird to me anyway. But
Oh, my bad. This is one of my Facebook friends. I know that's why I said I'm in the gym all the time, man. I'm probably it only do but so much. And I'm throwing up like I'm throwing up like 500-600 pounds for real. 500-600 pounds on a daily. Running on a daily, sweating bullets like a crazy person on a daily. That shit, man. Listen, it only goes but so far, man. But again, you need to get somebody that has the exact same. I guess with JoJo, you get with somebody that has the exact same mindset as you. If you want sex, then you need to get with somebody that understands that. Don't be with nobody that feels a different way, especially when it comes to that, because that's a very, very important topic that you need to talk about before you get in any type of relationship. Sex is mandatory for me. Period. Ain't no in between.
Mm-hmm.
Every couple of days you need to be. Hey, come on now. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna play with you.
Same here.
I see you when you walk in the door. Just take everything off. Leave me.
Oh, wait. This is what we had a disagreement. Oh my! Why? And first of all, let's not use that N word on this platform, okay? Let's not do that. Ain't nobody pleasing you. Sit your ass down, so what you think of, man? All right, so I really wanted to go ahead and bring this up, guys. We about to switch gears a little bit. Y'all know it's been in the news about a certain football player, an ex-football player. I'm gonna show the clip. JoJo actually sent this to us. You know what? Hey, I respect that. Hey, you good. You good with me. I'm just messing with you. I respect that. But it's been in the news lately, man. JoJo, you sent us this clip about this ex-football player, and JoJo is actually the person that presented this to me, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I kept seeing this guy's face, but I did not click on it. I was just like, I don't want to know what's going on. It is what it is. But this is very disturbing. So if you are, young, 18 years or younger, you shouldn't be watching this anyway or listening to this anyway. But I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip, man. Just keep in mind it's disturbing. All right. Let me make sure I put that out there before we get into this thing. It's disturbing. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. There we go.
Oh.
Things are way different now.
Damn.
Listen, you think that was okay? Listen, now I do not. Please. You thought that was okay? And then you're gonna ruin relationship and talking about I'm destructive? God, please. I love you, too. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, this is yeah, this is a little touchy topic, man. Y'all already know how I feel about men putting their hands on women, dog. That's a no go, man. For real, I don't give a damn who you is.
That
Yes.
was excessive. Yeah, so you saw the full part where he slammed her at the end too. I mean, I saw this video and I was just like, wow. Just wow.
Yeah, what are y'all take on this? What do y'all think about this, man? I'm gonna just say this pissed me off, man, for real. I've dealt with guys like this. Oh man, that's crazy. What do you guys think? What do you think, D? What you think about?
Me or Desiree?
You, yeah, Devontae.
I've seen shit like this before in person. Man, I have no respect at all for people like that. Um, I mean, there is no way you can defend yourself. Like you know, whatever y'all was arguing about. I mean, you have nothing to say for you have nothing to say for yourself. You know what I mean? It's just you done. She's done.
Thanks. Desiree, Jojo, y'all want to chime in on this?
Done.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a cat or what it was. I don't know what the heck jumped off the couch. I don't know. I thought it was a cat, but I don't know. To be honest
Yeah,
with
look like he did get arrested. I will say that. He was charged with a couple things, battering uh some other things. So
you. But it was a $10,000 bond and
it's
something
cheap
else.
though.
That's it.
Yeah.
10,000 like $125, $150 added to that. It was some bull.
Is a
That's
cheap
it.
bond.
After seeing that video,
And they took his passport.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And released him. He actually was released. They asked where are you gonna go once you're released, and it was somewhere in Tennessee or something like that. Because I want to say that the mother actually was in Florida, so he was actually going down there to quote unquote visit his son or whatever. They had a disagreement. He did some stupid stuff, and then told his son that I love you while walking out and slamming the door. And so I don't know if he turned himself in or whatever, but he was just basically telling the people inside of the courtroom that he'll be going back to Tennessee, and that's where he's going to be until further notice or whatever. On a $10,000 bond, added like 120 or 125, $50 or something like that. But she was saying the reason
that's
why
it.
she released, that's the reason why she released that video, because she said where she's located, they don't take stuff like that serious at all. It's always going to be like a little, a little brush off the shoulder or whatever. They don't take that type of stuff serious at all. I feel like he was being recorded. He didn't care. Call for. So she did get a restraining order. She actually did. She got a restraining order on him, like right after that, I believe. And I don't know where her living situation is right now. I'm pretty sure she's probably staying in the same spot. But I'm gonna say this: that's the mother of your kids. Why she and you're ex NFL player? Why the freak is she staying? I don't know. I'm trying not to touch this thing too much. This is a touchy subject for me, man. I don't have any respect for those guys.
I don't know if he's been through some other stuff in his childhood that has him acting that way, or maybe if he's an ex-football player. That whole, what was that concussion movie or something? Maybe they need to look into and have him evaluated. They need to
Concussion. Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
he
Yeah.
definitely needs to get checked out, go to some therapy
I
or
forgot what the name
something. Because if he doing that to her, he doing that to a bunch of women.
Right. Like one of the guys said, man, this was definitely not the first time that something like that has happened. Unfortunately, you know,
With him?
with between because they actually so they were called on 2 different occasions to that particular location about him doing something similar to that. That's the reason why she got the cameras installed so she can actually show proof and it wouldn't be a he say she say type of thing. So this wasn't the first time that it happened. Not at all. Somebody said, yeah, Mom, you wouldn't even have to worry about that. I would have took care of that for you. Trust. You wouldn't even have to worry about it. I would have taken care of that for you. Real.
Man, I was so pissed and so disturbed at this video. I'm still like mentally, I'm still messed up. Like I almost want to cry because this real. She been going through this for a little minute, and I understand sometimes it's hard for you to try to get away, especially when you're dealing with a man who's head of his game. I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you love somebody, and then that's the child's dad. You know what I'm saying? That's your kid's dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
and it's called CTE. My bad.
Yeah.
It's called CTE, JoJo. That's what you was talking about. My bad, Desiree. I mean to interrupt you.
No problem. But I don't know. I'm just real disturbed because it couldn't have been me. I mean, he was just throwing her around like a dog. Like
Slamming her.
Just slamming her and knock the TV over, the baby sitting right there.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know stuff like this, man. Is kind of hard for me to talk about. I mean, I want to bring these topics up or whatnot, but you know, this type of stuff is hard, dog. It's hard to talk about this type of stuff.
And it's not easy for the women. It's not easy for the women, especially if you love that person. You lose a bit of yourself sometimes, to where you just feel like, I don't know, you try to run, they find you. It's a lot. So I hope she gets help too. Because I haven't been in anything as extreme as that, but I've been in situations like that. And I left, but he found me. Like he would have people follow me. And this even after we broke up, like he was in my apartment when I got home, like from the club or something. He would be sitting in my apartment. Like, you're not leaving me. The only way you leaving me is death. It's a scary thing to have to go through.
All right, I'm gonna take us down this lane one more time, y'all. My apologies, but we gotta go through this. So I'm not gonna necessarily share all of the audio, but let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I gotta clear this. I gotta clear this thing out the way. So this was
the trial being closely watched across the country. Rittenhouse charged shooting and killing 2.
So again, he was charged with shooting and killing two guys, and then I think he injured someone, right? And so the judge was basically waiting on the verdict, and this lady's about to come in and read these verdicts real quick.
As to the second count of the information, Richard McGinnis, we the jury find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the third count of the information, unknown male, we the jury find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
I don't want to have too much of that audio here because I don't know, it might be audio sensitive with when it comes to the news. But yeah, man, so they found him not guilty on all accounts. Every single
I read somewhere.
Oh,
my bad.
Go ahead, bro. You good?
I had read somewhere, man. I don't know how true it is, but they said that this man was able to pick his own jury.
Wow. I don't know. I know he was taking pictures with the judge. Like they had all type of close pictures with the judge. That trial was crazy, man. That trial was completely crazy. But yeah, he's been acquitted on all charges. free to go.
Did you see the video how he had the assault rifle and was walking towards the police, and the police drove past him?
Nah, I ain't even get to see it. I probably couldn't pull myself to watch that.
They literally drove right past him like he wasn't no threat. This big ass assault rifle, and you drive right past him.
I'm gonna tell you the most disturbing thing about that, though. I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised at all, man. Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to chime in about this before we move to the next subject?
With everything else that's been going on in this country in regards to the court systems, this isn't a shock. It's disgraceful, but it isn't a shock. Like literally the fact that he wasn't even legally of age to even have a gun. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anytime you're doing something illegal, usually they automatically find you at fault. Even if you're driving around in your car and you don't have insurance, you're at fault, regardless if somebody hit you because you didn't have insurance. And they hold him accountable for nothing.
That's crazy, man. Grief. That's tough. That is freaking tough, man. All right. Did y'all get a chance to read all of that?
Yeah.
Let me know when you finish it, Devontae.
Wow.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this next one real quick. All right. How do you know if someone takes you serious?
I'll let the ladies go first.
Somebody was scratching. All I hear is scratching.
Oh yeah, I was scratching my beard. You know. Growing, man. That must be growing.
Yes, sir. All right. How do you know if someone takes you serious or not? What's one way that you would be able to tell? Ladies,
one way.
Oh, go ahead.
One way for me to be able to tell is if they are understanding in regards to your growth. Like they're patient, they are like they're not as I don't know, it's like they're willing to be there with you as you're trying to learn something or trying to get through something and not being judgmental.
What about those guys that don't have any patience?
For the guys that don't have patience. I mean, it just depends on the person. That was just one scenario. I think another scenario, if somebody takes you serious, they give you multiple opportunities.
Okay. All right. Desiree, you want to chime in on this real quick?
Yes. I can tell that somebody is taking me serious based on their actions. They'll show you more. They'll put in time with you. They'll be there. They'll communicate with you, even just out the blue. Even if everybody's busy, but we all make time for what we want. So, and taking initiative, leading, showing more, putting more time into you, trying to be there where they don't have to be.
Okay. I'm gonna go really, really quick, and then I'll let Devontae, your camera went out. But I think it'll have something to do with how much that person values your time. I think that's a way that you can be able to tell, if they're taking you serious or not, how much they value your time. All right, go ahead, D.
Say I had a thought. I had the answer to it, but ask the question one more time.
All right.
If somebody take you serious.
Yeah. How can you tell if somebody take you serious?
They take you serious if they actually take the time to listen to you. You know, if you tell them something and they can actually remember it, like something small as your birthday or something like that. If they can at least remember your birthday, or they can remember something very important to you that you told them, then you know, yeah. Y'all said all the other good stuff, man. So I'm just put that little note out there. Or your favorite color, or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty. It's a little bit
Oh,
of extra stuff. Oh,
all
well,
right. We actually have somebody that shared the link. We'll check. I'll check this out afterward. Check this out afterward. Pray at all times left us a thing for us to chime in and check out after the
cool.
podcast. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna check you out. All right. So the question is, why do most single mothers stay single?
Because they don't got comfortable in that role as being both parents, that they don't know how to accept a partner.
Okay. All right. Women, y'all want to chime in on this real quick? Why do most single mothers stay single? Let's help out the single mothers out there, man. Let's try to get them right.
I think some of them are bitter over their um, children's fathers, and they don't realize they're carrying that bitterness into, you know, with them, and it's showing unknowingly towards men, or they could just be showing it, and it's a deterrent for someone to want to be with them.
Okay. All right. Desiree, why do most single mothers, my bad, stay single?
So, David, you gonna answer?
Huh?
I'm trying to see if my friend is gonna answer.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you gonna answer? No, you want me to go?
Sure.
Okay. A lot of times, single mothers, because we are always having to do, um, it's a lot. It's a full-time job. We're doing two jobs, and a lot of times men don't respect that. Like you just said, respecting time. A lot of my time to stay afloat, to stay where I am, because I'm speaking for me. I don't want to be single, but I would have to have somebody that will be able to understand. I'm a full-time mother, and I have a household that I take care of alone. Um, Being able to have somebody to compromise with you, or to understand, mostly understand what I'm doing and what my responsibilities are. And in the beginning, you will come second. You get what I'm saying? To that, because you're not a part of that yet. It's hard to get somebody to be consistent, and to be consistent and to understand what you have going on. And because a lot of times they be like, well, she can't come because she got them kids. She can't come. She can't come. For real, for real. Like, especially with the men's job is not, especially if it's a single man with kids. 9 times out of 10, there is that 1%, maybe a little bit more, that do have their children as well. Men who do that, they understand more. So of how to try to balance things. But men fail to be consistent because of, it's not always an excuse. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, that also ties into we all make time for what we want. And I'm always open to make time for a man, but my time isn't always going to be allowed. And that's the biggest part of it. That's the biggest part that I've noticed. Men fail to stay consistent when
So
you're
it's the man's fault.
No, I'm just saying like that you're asking.
I'm asking. So you said it's most of the time it's the man's fault. I'm asking. Yes, you can. Technically. You can speak on it.
Yeah.
No, I can't speak on majority. I know why. I'm single as a single mother. I can't speak on majority of women that are single with children.
From what you have seen, you can. Like you're based on my friends and stuff that I have seen.
Yeah, I mean they're busy. They are putting majority of their time into their child. That's what I think. And when it comes to a man, they just don't have the time and the patience to put their all into a man. For me, I think the reason I know the reason why I'm single because I actually was in a relationship with a guy, and I built this foundation with my child. I learned at an early age. I'm a single mom. I'm only to be a single mom once, so I'm not gonna do it again. And so for me, I'm established. I have a good job, and when it comes to men, I have certain standards that I've built for myself, and I'm not going to allow a man to come in and not be what I need in a man, pretty much. So when it comes to me and why I'm single, you have to come with your A game. I'm sorry. You just have to. And when you're not teachable or you don't have certain things that shows that you're going to lead, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm sorry, because I can do it all by myself. So that's why I am single. But as far as the bitterness, I don't know. I know women are bitter, but a lot of us aren't. So I can't speak on that either. I've never been bitter, so I can't. I only speak on experience. So that's why I said I can't speak on the majority.
So you want so the guy you say you want him to come with his A game. So I'm guessing you're looking for a guy that's pretty much on his purpose, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And you want a guy that's gonna come in, swoop in and take care of you and your children?
I mean that's cool too, but I mean if you can't match what I'm already doing, then there's definitely no point of us even moving.
Yeah, I'm speaking on like a man that you would value.
Yes, absolutely.
So, do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're married, or you want him to take care of everything?
That's not a.
I'm just asking a question.
See, for me, I've always worked and I enjoy working. So for him to come in, I mean, he can pay everything, but I enjoy what I do.
But do you want to? I'm asking, do you want to be if you were to be responsible for the financial load out of 100%? How much of that 100% of the financial load do you want to be responsible for?
When I'm married, yeah. I expect him to take care of the household.
100%?
I mean, I could pay a light bill. I could pay a light bill.
90%, she paying a light bill. That's 10.
Okay. I respect that.
If he comes, if we have a hardship, I'm always gonna be there, backing him up until he finds something else. But I'm not gonna take care of the whole household because I can do it by myself.
I got it. So 90%. Okay, I respect it. So
I always feel like a woman has to there's times even if he's taking care, he might have to take care of his. I mean, who knows, his mom, things like that. There are times when you have to pitch in as a woman. So
I respect that.
Yeah.
I ain't fault, but so I'm curious. So let's just say, for instance, what do you plan on, or where do you want to stay when you're married?
Where do I want to stay?
Yeah, where do you want to live?
You elaborate a little further.
Charlotte, Atlanta, Chicago.
I don't have a preference. I mean, if he has to move for his job, that's where we're going. I mean, he's the leader of the household. It all depends on what where he.
So we can just say Charlotte then. You're in Charlotte right now.
Charlotte, okay.
All right. So how much does a man need? Hold on, I'm getting a little echo. All right. Yeah. So how much does a man need in order to be able to provide for a household? You only have one child or two?
One.
All right. So how much does a man need to be able to provide for a household of 3?
Minimum?
Yeah, in Charlotte. No, I mean not minimum, but to live comfortably. We're not.
In Charlotte, I'm gonna say minimum 6 figures.
All right. So you're looking for
You can have a 4-year degree and make six figures.
But when you think about the percentage of men, what's the percentage of men that you think make that type of money?
The ones that I know.
Just
No,
because
no,
I'm saying
sure. I'm just asking.
I mean, I know we have it depends on the zip code of Charlotte. Let's be clear here, because you know the population.
I'm just talking about all over the world. Like we're just talking about United States. Yeah. What's the percentage of men that make that type of
probably 60%, I'm assuming.
No, try 10.
10%
of all men make 6 figures.
I know, but it's not that many.
No, it's only 10%. Do you want to be married to a black man?
That's why you have to have multiple streams.
But listen, do you want to be married to a black man?
Of course.
All right, so it's now down to 8%, right?
Well, I must have met the 8%.
So do you know what those type of guys value?
That's why I said it's okay for a woman to pitch in. Like, I'm not like financially in 2021, a man, they can't always carry the full load of, the responsibilities. I'm not saying 50-50. I'm not agreeing to that, but it's okay for a woman to help out, especially if she has a good job.
Yeah, but you just said that you want the guy to be responsible for at least 90% of the financial load, though.
It's ideal, yeah.
So you're looking for a guy that's in the top 8% of all men. Do you know what these type of guys want in a woman?
I'm very familiar with what they want.
What do they want?
They want peace. Number one, they want to come home to peace for sure, definitely. Clean house, respect, all the feminine stuff that y'all talk about all the time. Of course, I mean, we already know that. We know what they want. Trust me.
So the guys that you've been with, would they say that you're all of that? Cooperative, submissive, friendly, supportive?
I would say so, yeah.
That's right. I'm gonna ask for you to speak on your friend right now. Don't give me no BS now. What would you say?
I ain't gonna put my friend on blast.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. I need for you to be. I need for you to keep it a band with us. We're gonna set up.
She bring 95% of that. That other 5%, she need to work on.
Yeah, and plus I don't have patience. I don't have patience. If I did try a relationship. It lasted 6 months because I'm telling you, you can't go past 6 months in a relationship if you know that they're not the one for you. I'm sorry. You need to make up your mind in 6 months. You know if that person is your person, and you need to just be honest. It's not all about, oh, he made me feel good. Oh, he catered to me. Oh, he did it. No, it's about reality. Can he be a man of your household? No, he cannot. It's time to go.
So you say that you don't really have patience.
Yeah. When it comes down to that.
Oh, okay. So you would say that you are cooperative and submissive and all that other stuff.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
And if you would view him as the prize, right?
Yeah, he is the prize.
Okay, I'm gonna stop grilling you now. I just wanted to mess with you. I just want to see where your head was at. What happened to Devontae, man? I think he done got his ass whooped by his girlfriend.
Man, I'm sorry about my facial expressions.
Hey, we done told her about this time after time. Listen, and look, she's I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Because I ain't gonna lie. I started looking away. All right, so we're gonna. Oh, you good? You good? No, so we got two more. We got two more questions. We're gonna start off with this. So, baby, can you come and go with me tonight with my friends? This is a girl asking him. Can you come and go with me tonight with my friends? The guy knows that her friends smoke, drink, and do all the other stuff, but he doesn't. How should he approach this situation?
Just be real.
And tell it F it ain't going? No.
I ain't going, baby. Not tonight. I'm gonna stay here and I'm watch this game. I'm gonna play my game for a little bit, but I don't want to go.
I'm gonna beat my meat. I'm gonna beat my meat. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. What a laptop at? What a laptop at? I'm gonna get it. No. Jojo, what should his approach be to this?
He should just be upfront, just let her know. I mean, let her know how he feels about, you know what I'm saying? Those type of situations, whatever.
Oh boy, hey, she ain't going either. So you might well go and put your damn bag down. You ain't going no damn where. All right, so this is the last question of the night, guys. The last question of the night. Can a woman be fully submissive to a younger man making less money than she?
Yes.
All right. And why would you say that?
I would say because she's not being submissive to his money, she's being submissive to that man. And if that man is on his purpose and he knows how to lead, then it's him making less money doesn't matter.
And not only making less money, but he's younger as well.
Even younger. Maturity doesn't have an age limit or age minimum.
All right, Desiree, ask you and your friend on this note. Can a woman be fully submissive to a younger man making less money than she?
No.
All right, so y'all tell me why. Tell me why.
Go ahead, my friend's gonna go.
Okay.
My only thing is it's going to be hard for a man to lead the household if he can't provide financially. And sometimes it takes a man a lot longer to mature than a woman. So that's just a tough situation. I just feel like a man has to be sure of himself and confident in himself, and that takes time. I can't see a younger man. We're 30. I can't see a man in his 20s leading a household, especially even if he made younger. No, I can't see it. No.
My reasoning would be because I don't want to mess with my man's ego. I don't want him to feel that, because even though he may say he's okay with that, I can't see him really being okay with that as a man. And I wouldn't want to long term. At some point that conversation is going to come up. You know how some people can act like people are good at acting to a certain extent. And if a conversation came up or a situation came up and it was like, okay, no, baby, I got it. I'm gonna take care of this. He gonna feel away.
Oh, my bad, y'all. So somebody said, excuse my language, but hell no. You ain't gonna be asking for my money.
But no, I wouldn't want him to feel away. Because over time, what that mean?
Stop reading the comments. You got just answer the question. That's for the viewers, man.
Oh, but yeah, no, I wouldn't want him to feel away. Over time, he'll feel some type of way by me trying to handle everything. It kind of pushes the standards of a man. You get what I'm saying? In my eyes, in my opinion. A man is supposed to be able to take care of the household. Man is you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure and take care of everything. That's kind of messing with it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's not the type of man that I would want, because how you gonna lead and I'm actually leading here? Just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, he can't provide the way that. If it's a real man, he's not gonna want that. He's not gonna want that. He's not going to be able to accept that. Exactly. And at some point, even if she's very humble, she don't want to challenge him, he's going to feel that. He's definitely going to feel that. He's going to feel that.
And that's when they develop habits of drinking.
Yep. And she said that's when they develop habits like drinking, drug use, or abuse of something, some other way to make you feel like a man. Yeah.
Bruh. Pimp please, he don't earn no money. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, man. So I wanted to. This is actually one of the questions that's going to be going for Sunday. Not for Sunday, but for Tuesday. But I want to talk to you guys really, really briefly about it. So you guys are familiar with Kevin Samuels, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh Lord. So I want you guys to kind of chime in or whatever on Kevin's beliefs about how women should be. Because it's going to be a little bit different from one man to the next. So what do you guys think about, he talks about women being fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, friendly, supportive, the whole nine. What do you guys think about that? Don't you all speak at once.
That's right, go ahead.
You didn't see the finger pointing at you?
You've been pointing at me all night. Go ahead.
I've been talking all night. But how do I feel about a woman being fit, feminine, submissive, and what was that?
Fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, friendly, supportive, the whole nine. That's how a woman should be.
I feel like I'm all of that. Now, the fit part, I'm working on it, but I feel like I'm not bad off. I could be better, of course, but working on it. But everything else, I feel like that's me.
Don't come for me.
That's right, sis, because I said Sunday. What's going on, church?
Don't come for me. All right, JoJo, your turn. What do you feel? How do you feel about those things?
What's the question?
Somebody said, "Nah, let her talk first. She's been quiet."
No, thank you. Thank you.
How do I feel about what's the question?
About Kevin talks about how women should be. Women are supposed to be fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, friendly, supportive, the whole nine.
Right. So I agree.
Oh. But what are your thoughts on it, though?
I mean, I agree that that's how a woman should be, but it's with the right person. The right person will bring those things out of her.
Being fit?
Sometimes even being fit. Like she should have her own will to, want to be healthy in that regard. But when you're with the right person, they will just make you want to be better. Sometimes they'll just make you want to be better. They'll just encourage you to a point where and support you just to bring out the best in you. Some people can bring out the ugly side of you because they have that ugly mentality and that negativity. But somebody who's positive and somebody who's on, who knows what they want and where they're going, a little piece of them kind of breaks off in you and you're like, okay, I need to step my game up. I need to da 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 da. So, but if you're aligned with the right person, some of that stuff just comes naturally.
It's supposed to be natural anyway. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, meaning that she is already all of this, and You know, that's a part. I feel like that should be a part of who you are. You know, there go Devontae is back.
Feminine, cooperative. Yes, but
You
so
shouldn't.
a woman typically is all of those things. But there are some people,
Not in this day and age.
well, right. But what I'm saying in regards to if let's say like Trump, he want his wife to be cooperative. And she might not agree with everything that he does, or just a man, everything you want her to be cooperative with, she might not, that might not be her thing. Like you may want to have an open relationship and she don't. Her being cooperative with that doesn't mean she's not feminine. It's not, y'all not aligned.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the person for you,
But that's what I'm saying in regards to cooperative in that sense. Like a woman is cooperative, but if she's not with the right person, or that person doesn't bring out the best in her or that stuff in her to make it shine more, then he's going to see her in a different light.
Hold on, before I chime in on that, Devontae, she said you just finished getting your ass beat. Yo, man, I forgot. Yo.
Oh, she is funny.
Yeah,
I like her.
Man, yeah, me and her used to flip out some years ago, man. I swear I forgot all about this conversation. She off the chain. She is off the doggone chain, man. Look at her.
Invite her on the podcast. She got the jokes.
Man, listen, she a little bit too much for this one. We might be able to invite her in on one of them.
Oh,
Forget the fit part. Take me as I am.
And she ain't even out of shape. I don't even know why she's tripping. She's I want to say you in the army or something, right? She got the fit part down, Peg. I don't even know why she up here putting on the front. Sit your little ass. We can tell from your picture.
Oh man, this conditional.
Not conditional femininity. A woman is gonna be feminine. What I'm saying is, if you're not with the right person, that person is not going to see you as feminine if you're not in agreement with the things that they want. But it doesn't take away from your femininity. It's not conditional. I'm not saying do certain things with a certain person. I'm saying it's like if that man smokes and he wants you to smoke but you don't, then he's gonna oh, she's boring, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Sometimes people don't see the best side of you because they don't want to see it.
Well, that still goes into, you know what I'm saying, picking the right people and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying, if you choose the right person, I mean, I don't know, man. This is kind of strange, because you should be fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, friendly and everything, period. Right?
Right.
And you should not be getting into any crazy wrong relationships or whatnot. So if you and the guy are not aligned from the beginning, where you already know that you don't smoke, and y'all should have those conversations and stuff up front. So I don't know, man. This is interesting.
No, you asked my take on what I think about those things, and I think a woman already has those things, but sometimes people like the guy, like I said, you have to be with the right person. So like that Stacy guy that was like throwing the girl around or whatnot, what have you. She may be a nice girl, but he sees the worst in her because he's not, she's not doing what he wants from her. But you know what I'm saying? So he doesn't see her as that good girl or whatever, because he's seeing something else. So it has to do with, it's not saying that her femininity is conditioned based on the person. I'm just saying that it's if you're not with the right person, it's hard to be seen in your feminine sometimes.
I don't know, man. Because when I think about a feminine woman, I think about like a really submissive, friendly, cooperative woman. I think that she's always going to be that way. She's always going to be soft spoken. She's always going to be feminine, no matter what, no matter who she's around. And I don't know. I'm thinking a lot about Amira, Myra, whatever that chick's name is, or whatever. But yeah, I'm thinking about that, man. This is tough. So we're actually, but the question was, Devontae, what is your take on what Kevin Samuels talks about, which is women being fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, friendly, and the whole nine? And I wanted to get like your spill on everything.
I didn't hear what you said. You said women have to be that, or
No. I'm saying that's his take on how women should be. They should be fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, friendly, supportive, the whole nine. What is your take?
I agree.
All right, why do you feel that way, brother?
Because you got to be all of the above to for it to work.
It's who you are, and I believe that too, man.
I'm not saying that the woman isn't feminine. I'm saying people see things differently. It's a perception of what they want to see. Just like it's just like stereotypes.
Wait a minute, we talked about that today. We talked about that today. So I think a prime example of that was people talking about the baby and Delilah. I know her name Daniel. Yeah. I'm gonna say Delilah. I like Delilah better. But when you go live and somebody can actually see you in real time, if you're not one of those people that's overly aggressive, then you're not going to show that. But if somebody is showing you how you are in real time and people can actually see that you're being aggressive and all the other stuff, then, I mean, what does perception have to do with it when you're actively showing that you're this type of person? The same thing can be said for like black women. You know, they always talk about black women being, you know what I'm saying, aggressive or whatever, or Latino women always wanting to cut people or whatnot. How can people honestly sit there and paint a picture of you if you're not actively showing this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're not showing these ways.
You need that proof.
Yeah. If you're showing it in real time.
I don't understand. I mean, in that instance, she was clearly showing her true colors.
Right. So if somebody say something about you, you know what I'm saying? Because you was talking about a feminine woman and whatnot, you know. Oh, my bad. Well, security. Well, yeah, you always walk the same thing. Security, the army, all of y'all in law enforcement. Oh Lord, I don't know about to say on here. First of all, I don't even remember where you work at.
Today, my friend want to chime in.
Oh, go ahead.
Have at it.
I feel like a woman has to want that for herself, all that for herself first before getting into a relationship. Because if you get into a relationship, and even though this man wants better for you, if you don't want it for yourself, it's going to be forced. Like you're only doing this for this man, and eventually you're going to stop, and you're going to be back to the person you was before. So if you don't want that for yourself, then there's no point of trying to do it for a man. You have to do everything for yourself. Be feminine, work out, be soft, all that. You have to do that for yourself first, and then you get into a relationship with a man and improve who you are. That's how I feel.
I agree.
Yeah. I feel like yeah, I mean, it is who you are. It's a part of who you already are and who you always been. You're just topping it off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you just it's a job being that, but after, you know what I'm saying, like you may learn it, you know, over time as growing up, but that's who you are. You get what I'm saying? Over time, that's what you've seen, that's what's been displayed in your life. You know, sometimes we get caught up in other people and the way that they act and what society puts as being correct. Then that's when you have to say, okay, this is not me. That's when you're trying to be somebody who you aren't.
And then you're bitter. That's what makes a bitter woman.
Yeah, that does make a bitter woman.
I would agree.
So it's already who you are. You just increase it, enhance it. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Devontae, so I wanted to ask you, because again, it's gonna vary from man to man. Like what do you honestly think? So I'll go ahead and give my little take or whatever, because I know Kevin does speak about women being fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, friendly, the whole nine. So I'm gonna speak based on what I think. So as far as the fit part, I work out or whatever. So I'm gonna say this: my woman does not have to have like a total body shape, like physically fit or whatnot. As long as she's actively working towards that, then I'll definitely be open to dating a woman that's like that, as long as she has all the rest of those characteristics, or she's working on those things. And I honestly see that thing in real time, which is submissive, friendly, cooperative, supportive, the whole nine. So just me speaking on the things that I want, we can honestly work on that first thing, but you still need to be actively trying to bring everything else into that, and that need to be a part of who you are, a part of your personality. You should not be doing these things just because we are together, because I'm your man or whatever. It shouldn't be. What did somebody say, man? Hold on, what did they say, man? It should not be conditional. Yes, it should not be conditional. Because if it's conditional, you can cut it off at any time. I don't want any conditional woman that's being feminine, supportive and all that. If it comes with conditions, I'm good on that, bro. I'm straight.
So let me ask this question. So let's say our group, we're working on being.
You said you were gonna chill for the night, man. Shit. I did hear somebody playing something in the background, though. I don't know what it is. I even tried to mute some people. I don't know where it's coming from. Breaking glass. Oh Lord. Go ahead. My bad, Jojo. Go ahead.
So so we're working on being the best versions of ourselves. Mm-hmm. And in that process, we're learning or rediscovering, gender roles, expectations, whatnot, what have you. So in that regard, let's say the person that you're talking to or you're in a relationship with, would you expect them to see you in a different light if you are growing into the person that you're supposed to be, and not hold your past faults against you?
That's why I say
if y'all were with somebody that was in that process.
Yeah. That's why I made
would
that.
Y'all be able to not hold their past against them?
That's why I said you have to be actively working on that thing. Like again, I need to be able to see that thing in real time, that you're actively working on anything that you say you're trying to work on. And again, it's not like conditional. Like, I'll do this today if I, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to see that you are honestly working your ass off to really try to become, you know what I'm saying, that the best version of you. Because I know I'm doing it in real time, and I expect nothing less than, you know what I'm saying, the person that I'm going to be with. You need to be working your ass off as hard as I am to become that best version of me.
Devontae, Desiree?
Oh, no. Pretty much what LaCarrie said, man. If you actively get rid of your flaws, I'm in support with you. I'm definitely help you get to go wherever that is. That answer your question?
Desiree, please, man. God, dog, it never fails. Fix your face.
I was just like, I missed the question. I had went to the bathroom. I'm sorry. That's all.
The question here? You wash your hands?
Yes, you didn't just see me put my lotions on my hands. Every time.
Maybe you was trying to hide the pussy smell.
Devontae, did she whoop your ass good enough? I think you need to redo it again.
Save for after hours. No,
don't do me. What was the question? And I will answer because I was lost. I went to the restroom.
The question was, did you wash your hands? No, I'm joking.
So the previous question was the previous question was I think a lot of the pushback was that femininity is not conditional. But let's say in regards to us, where we're all trying to be the best versions of ourselves, men and women. So if you were in a relationship with somebody and they were working on being a better version of themselves, but let's say you knew them when they were, at their worst, are you willing to forgive their faults and not hold that against them, or not still see them as their old self as they're trying to come into the best version of themselves?
Oh, man.
Like, are you willing to be supportive and allow them to grow into this new person, or are you always going to see them as what they were?
I'm curious though. Can somebody still call them out on their BS if they, they slipping back into the
But yeah, I mean, nobody's perfect, so that it would have to be on you, on what you're willing to do.
I believe you cannot drive a car looking in your rearview mirror. So there you go.
What if
we can't. Huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wow.
Make this shit up, man.
That's right. Go ahead and try me.
You gotta leave the past behind, man. Oh my god.
That me being.
What do we do? How you do it? How you do it as JoJo?
Let her answer, Devontae.
He ain't trying to let me answer. See, he just want to play. You know how, but that's normal for Devontae and me. Whenever it's my chance to go,
we always go. Me and Desiree, we always go at it, man. I got nothing but love for you, girl.
It is what it is. I don't care.
Huh?
It is what it is.
Yes, ma'am. There you go. That's how you do it.
But if I get a chance to answer, can I go now, Devontae? You finished?
Yeah. Okay, now you can go.
You sure? Go ahead and mute your mic so I know it's real.
Oh.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is just what we do. But honestly, because of the growth that I have seen in myself, if somebody shows me who they are, I don't know that they will completely change. But if I took some time apart and I watched them grow consistently, you know what?
I missed it.
Come on now, friend. She seen me. She was watching.
That's right. Go ahead and do that replay real quick.
No, this seat is a stool that I'm sitting on.
It's the seat's fault.
Oh yeah, you do gotta hop up there too.
I did it slowly, and I did like this right here, and I was like, I turned around like that right there.
You should ask your friend to give you a boost up there.
She's not trying. She don't want to join.
Give you a look.
What was your answer? I needed some help getting up on this stool. You see, she be on it. I like her.
What? I thought I did.
Yeah, that's a
Answer, please, sir.
single.
Answer. You want to go before me?
Damn, she own it. I like her. She own it, bro.
I like her.
I like her and the other girl. Yeah, they own it, man.
Right. Yeah. So two people holding people.
Play it all the time. They own it too.
All right.
You gotta go ahead and get your ass player.
All right. Diggity dog. Why most single mothers stay single? Why most single? I could have sworn I answered this doggone thing, man. I would say this, man. I thought, similar, not single mother, but I think I answered about just single women getting married. But I think single mothers, your children should be under some type of discipline as well as you. You know what I mean? So they need to be, it'll be better if they are already well-mannered. They got manners, you know what I'm saying? So that way when a guy comes in, he ain't got to worry about dealing with them badass kids. Ready to be under a man's supervision. So be respectful. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you have some respectful kids. I think it's a lot easier for a guy to get with a woman when their children are well-mannered and respectful. And just like I was saying about, just single women, period, about, you know what I'm saying, you being up under that type of discipline. I feel like your kids as well need to have the exact same thing. They need to be somewhat like independent children. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell them to go clean up, they already know. Bam, I'm already on. You know what I mean? If I tell you to go sit down or whatever, then they already know to respect their elders. I'm gonna respect him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's my elder. Yeah, I think that's about it. I could have sworn I answered this question though, but what the people want, the people get. But yeah, I'll just say that. She said everything shows on your face. I told you. Hey, look, people get. She's saying I'm security. I'll be able to and report it. Let's go. Stay on it, dog. Stay on it.
Yes. I'm scared.
I'm just gonna sit here like this.
Oh Lord, like a third grader. On picture day.
All right, people. Should people that don't have children only procreate with people that don't have children?
No, I mean it's their choice.
I got a different take on that, man. That's big. And it's, should people procreate with people that don't have children? Should only procreate. Don't have children, only procreate with people that don't have children. So basically, somebody that don't have children should only have a child with people that don't have children.
It'll be very ideal, but I mean, to each his own. I told you before, I had my thought process a couple years ago. It's safe to date somebody with kids. Well, at the time, I thought it was safe to date somebody with kids because you kind of see, what kind of routine they currently have with their current children. You kind of see how they raising their own children. Not relapse. Oh man. Yeah. you already know how they, what I'm saying, if they raising their kids, the kids they got in the house like this, you already, know how they gonna raise the kids that you procreate with them. But no, I mean, on the flip side, you don't necessarily have to date somebody without kids. You know what I'm saying? I also think that it's also great for the person with no kids to experience that with somebody who don't have kids. So that way they both learn together how to be great parents. You know what I'm saying? Because if you dating somebody, you don't have kids, and you dating somebody with kids, it's like they teaching you everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like, I'm getting schooled. It's like, damn, I feel like I don't know nothing. I had to learn everything. You know what I'm saying? I found, in a way, it kind of can be like, damn, like, can I do anything right? I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like,
Okay.
I don't know. It's like you already well experienced, and it's like, damn, what? I mean, besides me doing this and that, I don't know. I feel like when you have kids with somebody who don't have kids, it's like we you know what I'm saying, we showing each other something. We both discovering something new, and it's like when you got somebody with kids, it's like there's nothing new to you. I mean, everything's new to me, but it's nothing new to you. So it's like I'm like, I just discovered, when you pat a baby on the back, it makes them burp.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. I already knew that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, damn, you feel like you can't really bring anything to the table as far as knowledge. You know what I mean? It kind of sometimes feel out of place.
Okay. Oh Lord. Down laughing all night. This is my TV show for tonight. Can't make this stuff up, man. All right, I want the ladies to chime in on this, man. What do you guys think? That somebody should only that don't have children should only have children with people that don't have children. Go ahead. I don't know what the hell Desiree got going on.
I think it's their preference, but ideally, like Devontae said, it's something that you two would get to experience together and be able to go through those just have those initial feelings together.
All right, Desiree.
I'm sorry. Repeat it for me one more time, please. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, men should only, or people should only procreate or have children with people that don't have children.
Okay, I'm going to disagree simply because I've had a child with someone who had children prior to, and I've also had a child with someone who had no children. Now, I can't, I mean, I don't. What's your question? Interrupt me. Go ahead with your question, Devontae. I'm listening.
I was just asking, why did your voice change when you started answering that question?
I'm not sure. Sometimes I have my voices that come and go. I used to have like this little English British type of thing that I did for a while. But I was watching Schitt's Creek. Not sure. Not sure. You ever heard the mom talk on Schitt's Creek? I love it.
I see.
If the people that are really from Britain could hear your ass trying to
that's why I said it's like a mixture of like 5 different accents in one.
Jojo been over to Britain. Do they sound like that, Jojo?
I was in Germany.
Oh, my bad.
You tried it.
Country.
She told you.
No, she been I know she been a year, so I was like, I know she been a year. Do they sound like that?
I didn't do it.
Accent. Do it. She didn't do it. Yeah, I was like, I didn't hear no accent.
It was like I didn't do it.
You won't even listen.
I didn't do it.
Listen, she was over the doors now. Look at her. Talk shit. Ladies, let's talk about pink pussycat pills.
I think she meant pink.
Oh, pink pussycat pills. Man, let's talk
you
about
would know.
men's pills. Wow.
No, I don't take that type of stuff. I'm scared.
But you know what it is, though. That's what I'm saying.
I sure have, because I've been in the sex store. And I act.
Oh, okay. Wow. Why are you scared? What are you scared of? You said you scared.
Pills. I don't know, man. I just ain't never been. I be fine by myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm enough without it. I don't need
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna say this, man. I don't know if Desiree got a chance to tell me. She been saying a lot of stuff. Nah, man. But if I could tell a guy, man, that's a bad deal, man. It's a bad deal for either a guy or a woman. I don't feel like nothing. Majority. When I think about majority, ain't too much stuff good that's gonna come out of that, man. I would recommend that you have a child with some, especially if you have the option. Try to have a child with someone that doesn't have a baby, man. You'll be a lot better off.
Yeah, be on the same page, speaking the same language.
Yes.
My friend, she want to chime in.
Go ahead.
Got it.
like you have to be very open-minded in situations like this, because you can have a woman with a child and she's a better woman to you than a woman without. So it all depends on the woman or the man and their maturity level and what they bring to the table. You can't base children on that woman's perspective, femininity, all that stuff. You have to be open-minded to it. That's my take on it. Because we're all in our 30s or up, I'm sure, and a woman in her 30s that's not married without kids, that can raise the red flag too.
Right, but if you have the option of getting with the same type of woman with kids and one that don't have kids, I'm saying if you have those type of options, go with the one, especially if you don't have kids. Go with the one that doesn't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Friend. Go ahead, friend.
Are you speaking of? Okay? So if you yourself have children, I don't know your situation. If you have children, are you saying you're going to date someone without children?
No. The question was, if you don't have children, you should.
Neither party.
If you have, I don't say it again.
You saying neither party has children?
Yeah.
Okay, then I would agree. I would agree to a certain point. You still have to be open-minded. Go
ahead,
Speaking from experience of having a child with someone who did and who didn't, I prefer the didn't. I prefer the did. Even though I had a child at the time, I prefer the didn't, because it's just different. It's completely different, because you feel that love for that child. Well, you got somebody else who already got children. This is just one reason. This is one. They got a whole bunch of kids, got a whole bunch of baby mamas, got a whole bunch of honestly, I don't have any drama with them, but it's just a lot of them. You get what I'm saying?
But he's speaking on if neither party has children.
Oh, no, I mean, yeah. If I didn't have no kid, well, I can't say that.
I have a child, and I dated a man and allowed him to see my child, and it just wasn't. You don't have that. No, it all depends. I think
depends on the person.
Open-minded. I think you have to be open-minded.
Yeah, because in the beginning, I wish I would have had my child with somebody who didn't have children, but it is what it is. That's neither here nor there. But if I had a choice to start over again, I'm gonna go with the man.
It's reasons why some women are not with the father of their children. So you really have to be open-minded. It's not always a bad situation.
But couldn't that be a red flag though?
It could be a red flag, but that child can always also be respectful. That child can be everything that you think that child is not, because you're already coming in judging this child based on what your experience.
Not just the child, but the mother's decision making. That's what I'm talking about.
Mother's decisions. A man already comes into the situation judging his children based off of what they've experienced from other parents. And you have to be open-minded, because every situation, every child, every mother is not like that.
So again, but I'm saying that could be a red flag that she chose to make a child with the wrong person to bring that child into the world. That could show that she makes bad decisions going even going into
she was in high school.
It don't matter when if you chose to lay down and have that child, then you was growing enough to lay down. So
I have to disagree with that.
Why? Because you control access to sex and who's born. So why not?
I agree. But if neither one say go to the clinic and do what you got to do, and you don't know that he has another baby, and you don't know that he has another baby on the way the same time as you, it's always factors in every situation. You have to be open-minded.
Exactly. But you done made a bad decision by choosing the wrong guy, though.
You can't say that children make adult decisions. You just can't say that. When you're in high school,
let me ask you a question. When you're in high school, do you know right from wrong?
To a certain standard, but if your parents didn't teach you,
it's a yes and no. You know right from wrong. You know, if I do something, this could potentially happen. Yes or no?
No, I'm not saying that a baby can't be made, but But when you agree to bring a baby into this world, and
you're making that decision, right?
And this is why I don't hold the father to a certain standard, because it was my choice. This is my choice. I brought this child.
Take you out of it. Take you out of it. We're
it's
just
hard
speaking
to do because I'm speaking on experience.
But still, I still want to, because I don't want it to be too personal, because again, that'll be going down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
Speak for women in general. You're old enough to make that decision, correct?
I would say yes.
And so you have to get.
I don't know. I feel like in high school, you're not like, if I knew what I knew in high school as I know now, no, I can't agree.
You knew that, but you were sure, and you knew it was a chance that you could have a child when you have unprotected sex or protected sex, right?
I agree.
Okay. So you got to live. You got to unfortunately live and die by the consequences that you make. So going into it, it could be safe to say that woman is not good at making choices.
However, I disagree with that, because I made my choice at a very young age and I learned from it. And I knew that I never wanted to do this situation again.
Okay.
So,
but again, that also goes back to what I was saying. If I see a woman, again, that I respect, she had a child while she was in high school. Cool with that. But you have a chick that doesn't have children. It's good to say that. I always talk about dick discipline, right? And my boy Devontae is a good example of that. He had great dick discipline in high school. That's why he don't have any kids. So it's safe to say that this guy makes better decisions than somebody that had a child in high school.
Okay.
That's easy. Yeah. So
that's but it's a lot of women our age that do not have children and are not married and are battling with finding a man, because they have so many of these standards that they can't even get a man, because I don't know. I have mixed feelings on this one.
I feel you. I respect it.
Unless she's still in college or trying to get a degree and working on herself, if she's our age and doesn't have children, that's sort of a red flag to me too. That's my opinion.
Wow, I was off camera. Hey, she come for you, Devontae. She trying to get you.
He giving me what?
I think she think you get your ass whooped over there, brother.
Hey, Jasmine, we ain't got no cool. We done.
Oh man.
Almost missed it.
They'll get my ass whooped.
What in the world? She is bro. Come on.
Devontae, how long? Devontae, how long you been in a relationship to get beat up?
Oh shit.
Why are you being weird to me?
Damn.
So.
Oh shit. Damn. Somebody was calling my name.
Oh man. So last question of the night, man. Should women be upset when men are encouraging other men not to date women with children?
Read it again.
All right. The question is, should a woman be upset when men are encouraging other men not to date women with kids?
Nope. It is what it is.
I mean,
only if he dating a woman with kids.
Oh, you mean
if
like
he date
experience or something?
Like if he's currently dating a woman that had kids before she got with him, and he going around telling other guys, don't date women with children. Yeah, don't do that, because she gonna feel some type of way. Like, what you trying to say?
She up there crying. Oh Lord, hold on.
Oh Lord.
You've been showing the wrong way, man. She been showing out all freaking podcasts, man. For real.
Devontae, hey Devontae.
Huh?
I agree with you.
Hey, what's going on?
I agree with you 100% on that. 100%. You can say
Thank
that
you.
if you're not practice what you preach is all I say. Practice what you preach.
For sure.
All right. Other women on the panel, what do you guys think? Should a woman be upset when men, so it's in general, when men are encouraging other men to not date women with kids?
No.
Okay. All right, Desiree.
I said no. I say no. It is what it is. I don't care.
I respect it. I respect it. All right, man. That's gonna be it for the podcast for today. JoJo looks like she got a hands full over there. So we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. Does anybody have anything else that they want to add before we get out of here?
Yeah, we got one thing. Hold on.
All right.
I just want to say hello.
What up?
Hey,
what up?
how you doing?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, how you doing, Ms.
That's
Letty?
who's been talking the whole time. Sorry, excuse me, I'm Greg.
They can't really tell here.
It's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but it's been fun. I've enjoyed you guys.